Keira Knightley discloses the difficult reason behind her choice to sell the £3 million French Vineyard, where she wed James Righton. Keira Knightley has disclosed that she sold the cherished French Vineyard, where she wed musician James Righton, acknowledging that it was difficult to continue their passion project. The 40-year-old love actually star talked candidly this week about selling the house, which was once worth £3 million, as she considered the challenges of managing a hands-on, organic wine business with 42-year-old Claxon's pianist James, whom she married in 2013. Keira stated on the Dish podcast, "I have written about wine and food simply because I like eating it. I can't cook it, but I like eating it. I enjoy both drinking and drinking wine. James has a huge passion for wine. In fact, I used to own a home in France where we produced our own wine. Near the slopes of Mont Ventoux in the Rhone Valley, the couple owned Les Cinq Puits, French for the 5 wells, a name derived from the 5 natural springs in the vineyard where the wine was made. There, they immersed themselves in the customs of small-scale winemaking." Keira mentioned the many batches of red wine they produced, saying, "We made 5 cuvées of Grenache, which was amazing because it was organically made. We completed the entire process by hand, including the traditional grape stamping. The couple committed to using organic and traditional methods, making the endeavor extremely practical and labor-intensive." Keira continued, "It was actually drinkable. It was very incredible. We became quite involved with it. The winemaker's tales make it fantastic. Under the Ventoux label, the vineyard produced small amounts of Grenache-based wines under the supervision of local winemakers Luc and Sandrine Guinard. Instead of mass-market launches, these wines were offered through specialized outlets, including the UK. Keira acknowledged that there were difficulties behind the scenes, despite the allure of stamping grapes and making organic wine. How they make them and how challenging it is, especially if you're doing it organically, is an amazing thing," she said. "The vineyard is no longer with us." Since Sarah and James were married there in 2013, the property held a very special place in her heart. The bride wore a stunning Chanel ivory dress and matching jacket on the day of the low-key wedding, which was attended by family and close friends, including actress Sienna Miller. Edie, 10, and Delilah, 6, are the couple's 2 daughters. They met in 2011 at a dinner party hosted by a mutual friend in London. Keira has lately discussed the challenges of juggling parenthood and her profession, choose more carefully which parts to take on, and avoiding projects that would require her to spend a lot of time away from home in London. In October, she stated, "For actors, that's very difficult because we move all over the world. I've been really lucky to be able to make it work, and I've really tried to kind of keep it in London. Many well-known brands have made investments in vineyards over the years, especially in France and Italy. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, a former Hollywood couple, co-owned the renowned Chateau Miraval in Provence, whose rose went on to become a worldwide bestseller. Since Angelina sold her share in the vineyard after a breakup with Brad in 2016, it has been at the center of a protracted legal battle. A symbol of music, Francis Ford Coppola, the filmmaker The Godfather, owns multiple wine properties in California and Italy, while Sting makes organic wine at his Tuscan estate, Il Palagio. With her own wine label, Australian music sensation Kylie Minogue has also experienced significant economic success. However, Keira and James's business remain modest and artisanal, a passion project rather than a commercial endeavor, in contrast to many celebrity-backed wine endeavors.